Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy XII Randomizer. In the last episode we did go to the Hen Mines here and finally got the last Esper in the game, which was Zodiac. So yeah, now we basically completed all of the big three areas that you can access after the pharaohs in late game. And that means we only have very few things to do now. We could make efforts now to reach Xeavin and beat Xeavin and as a follow-up Omega. But I've decided that for this episode I want to dial down a little bit, enjoy the calm before the storm and do something else. And my idea was that I do that by doing one of the more infuriating side quests in the entire game that is still missing, and that is fishing. Oh guys, do I love fishing in any video game. Fishing in this game is a giant, I don't want to say giant, but it's a very big side quest, and that you can access after finishing Dracula, I think. Yeah, it says Dracula. Yeah, I'm using a guide for this, by the way, so yeah, you can do this after Dracula, and you need to go here. You need to go here and talk to one of the persons here, this guy, Ruxel. Ruxel is basically the guy that initiates the fishing side quest. We talk to him now. Okay, I think that's the guy we did rescue from the cactoids over there long ago. Yeah, he thinks about fishing, but he does not have a rod. So our first goal in order to start this fishing side quest is to get a rod. Also, in case you don't know what it is with me and not liking the side quest, you will find out soon enough. You will find out soon enough. We are not at the fishing part of things yet. We need to get a fishing rod first. And here comes the part where we need to finish Dracula first, because you get a fishing rod in Belfenheim. Also, because I thought we were so in by now, I thought, yeah, let's do this side quest and let's get this over with. Like I said, basically the most action parts between the early parts of late game and between Xeavin are done now. So do this, do this, and get it over with. Who knows? Maybe we get something. Maybe we get steel from fishing. Who knows? But yeah, I might have to look up where we get fishing. Yeah, we need to go to this area here, the Xeavin breakwater. And look at this guy. He has a fishing rod. The fishing enthusiast. Let's talk to him. Yeah, very nice. Let's talk to him again a second time. That fishing rod. Okay, he likes that we noticed his fishing rod. Very nice. Oh, Belfon catfish. Rare work of art, you say? Yeah. Sounds nice. Too bad we don't get that fishing rod. Maybe we should just go and move on or so. Yeah, after we talk to him 2 times and ask him about the fishing rod, we need to go over here. We do not enter the aerodrome. We turn back now. And look what we notice. This guy is suddenly gone. And he only left his fishing rod. I guess we take it. You obtain the Muramata. Very nice. We got our first fishing rod. This will not be the last fishing rod we get. We will need a more powerful one later on, but for now that should suffice. If we go back now, he should be sitting here again, but he has another fishing rod now. Someone made off with my fishing rod while I was eating. Cannot imagine who that was. Yeah, never mind, we got a rod. Yeah, that's basically what you need to start all of this. Now we head back to the Ester Sand and talk to Ruxel again. And then the entire ordeal starts. Oh guys, fishing in this game. Fishing in this game. It's usually you do this side quest it's a very strange side quest if I think about it. The entire fishing side quest is very separate from the entire game. There's nothing that really connects back to it. I mean, there are, of course, with all of Final Fantasy XII, there are some dots connecting back to this. The aforementioned patient in the desert side quest with the cactoids over there. And also later on, Gilgamesh of all things, the Gilgamesh hunt will be important, that you have beaten that one. But other than that, like the entire fishing side quest is like very like self-contained. It's very weird. Usually you do that to get the Lu Shang's badge, which is one of the badges you need in order to get the Wormhero Blade as a Bazaar good. We already got multiple Lu Shang badges though, and I have no clue what I get other than that, so let's find out. Let's start fishing. Oh yeah, we brought a fishing rod. Thanks, boy. Okay, he likes the fishing rod. Very nice. Okay, now we can talk to him. And we can say, let's go fishing. We could also like get a small written tutorial here, but we don't need that one. We just go for it. And currently we only have the downstream. So the thing is, step by step, we want to extend our options here. Like by the end of this, we should have, I think, five different fishing spots on the Nebra here. The Nebra being the river here, and we need to unlock them one by one. And unlocking those is very, very tedious. Let me first off show you how all of this is even done, because the minigame itself is also not the best. Because. What this basically is. Basically, fishing in this game is like glorified QuickTime events. What will happen? We will basically see fishes. And like fishes will pass by here. And when we see that fish, there will be like a text box that has a button combination in it. And we need to input that button combination before the fish leaves the screen. And if we do so before the fish is away, we catch the fish. And if we are too slow, we miss the fish. Same happens if we like make a misinput and press something wrong. The fish escapes and we don't get a fish. What we want to do, is we want to complete this perfectly. We don't want to miss any fish. We don't want to make a wrong button input or so, because in order to unlock the next fishing spot, we need to achieve 5 perfects here. Not just one, we need to get 5 perfects. And that's basically the thing with all of those, like 5 things in total, 5 fishing spots in total. We always need to get 5 perfects. So yeah, you need to do this multiple times. It's super annoying. And I will have to cut a lot out of here, because you don't want to see me doing QuickTime events all of the time. So yeah, I show you this one and I will make the cut when I think it's appropriate. For now, let's see what happens. Yeah, this is very easy. We get a sandfin. So far it's pretty easy, just 4 buttons, but that will become much harder, guys. Much, much harder. And also much, much faster. So yeah, the higher we go with the fishing spots, of course, the more difficult they become. One thing that's to note here is that the button combinations, you might have already seen that, but the button combinations are not entirely random. There's basically always a preset of button combinations for each fishing spot, and that makes it possible that you like remember those button combinations, and like makes all of this a little bit easier. That will become more important later on. I think in the last one there's like, it's always like the same button combinations. So if you can like remember them and like learn them, you have better cards here. But yeah, we did all of this perfectly. We did get that last shine there at the end, which is like the last thing we can hook. And let's see what we got here. Okay, he's very happy. Like that's basically his pose when we did perfect. We get 6 common fish and oh, there's something shining down here. Let's see what it is. We get comets and charged gizzards. Nice. Usually, when you get a perfect fishing result, you have the chance of getting like various things. For the first fishing pond here, the downstream, we normally would have a 35% chance to get 100 gil, 33% chance to get a high potion, and 33% chance to get a water stone, which are all things that are not really worth our time. But hey, we need to start somewhere. In the randomizer, we get random stuff again, and as you could see here, so yeah, very nice. But yeah, that means there are random rewards when we do this perfectly. Let's do this again. As I said, we need to do this 5 times perfectly. We got 1, so yeah, very nice. I do that again. I think for now that's okay. Yeah, this combination we did already see, that's a sandfin. Yeah, it's always also the same, like, fish. And what also becomes much more complicated later on are the, like, used buttons. Later on you need R2, R1, L1, R1, and so forth and so on. Like, that will become super complicated, and I did... Okay, never mind. I screwed it up. I think that's not it now. Although I'm not sure if you are allowed to fail the last one. We got 2... Oh, we got 2 empty bottles. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can, like, fail the last one. I'm not sure if that's allowed. I don't think so. So that means I need to do it 4 more times at least. Very nice. We also get, from time to time, instead of fishes, we get empty bottles. Those are also very important. Because there's also always the chance that one of those empty bottles is not a normal empty bottle, but a colored one. I hope we will see that shortly. For now, I just keep you with me, and we will do some fishing here. You can suffer with me a little bit. I find it also a little bit weird that all of this is, like, a very late side quest. I think it would have been more appropriate to, like, be unlocked a little bit earlier, I think. But hey, what the hell do I know? Now just focus on, like, getting the things right. It does not serve you well if you miss inputs here. What's an empty bottle again? Okay, and this is the last one, okay? Well, let's see what we got. I at least want to show you how I, like, perfect all of this here and, like, unlock the next stream, and then from the next one out I can cut a little bit. We get to common fishes again. Oh, okay, we got our first, like, special bottle here. There's a note inside the bottle. Okay. And we obtain the blue bottle. Okay, when you catch one of those bottles, those are also very important. From time to time you get one of those colored bottles. I think the chances are something. I'm not sure about the chance, but yeah, from time to time you get one of those colored bottles. There are 5 of those bottles in total, and you want to get all of them because that will later be very important in order to continue this side quest. You need to find all bottles. There's also a green, a red, a yellow, and a black one, in addition to the blue one we did already get, because those will later on lead us to a better fishing rod, which we need to reach the last 2 fishing spots here. So that's gonna be important. We did get the same stuff again, so that might suggest that we always get the same stuff here. Okay, let's settle on the fact that we got 2 perfect now, maybe 3, who knows? We will find out. Yeah, you live and die here, of course, depending on how good you are able to perform quick-time events. Another bottle might be another one, let's see. You will find out after we are done with this session here. A Nebra Buzz, I think that one is new. I think the names themselves for the fishes do not really matter all that much. Like, it's either, like, common fish or, like, other, like, normal fish types or so, never, like, the stuff you actually catch here. Okay, what do we get now? Maybe we get some new rewards, let's see. At least we got peaceful music, that's very nice. Common fish, empty bottle. And we get, okay, we get the same stuff again. Like I said, everything basically has a 33% chance and like to be gotten here. So we might still have got like the same over and over again. Or it's just like always the same, I don't know. Not sure how the randomizer handles this minigame. Empty bottle is nice. Getting those bottles as soon is good. Because that can potentially prevent you to like fish more than you have to. Because after a certain point, like I said, you need that fishing rod, and if you don't have the bottles, you need to just keep fishing until you get all of those bottles, and that's super annoying. So, yeah, I wonder if you unlock the next fishing spot now. Let's see, we got common fishes again. Oh god, we got nice. We got the second bottle, the green bottle, nice. And okay, we apparently always got the same stuff, and we haven't unlocked the next one. No, because I missed Now, okay, that's very good. You don't need, that confirms to me that you don't need to get, like, the last catch. As long as you get, like, all the non-final sparkle things, that is also fine. That's good. Okay, now we can go to the midstream. And we basically need to do the same again. We need to complete this 5 times on perfect. Let's see how much tougher this one is now. I think we either longer or more buttons. Okay, we got 5 buttons now. Very nice. Oh god. Yeah, nice. Yeah, left, right. Let's go. Yeah, left, right. Let's go. Okay, this is significantly tougher. Okay, that was not a perfect. Nice. Oh boy. Enough for one day. Now he's not gonna be amused. Common fish and delicious fishes. Yeah, you can see the problem. This becomes progressively harder. No, don't. No, I don't want to go there. That is also something that can happen, that you press the buttons too fast and yeah, end up here again. Come on, I at least want to finish it perfect once on camera here, and then I can, like, skip the other 4 ones for you. But I get you, I think you get the system here now, how all of this works. You can also see why I did not like doing this. This is also a side quest I rarely do, because I don't enjoy it. But hey, for this playthrough, I might as well do it. I mean, it could be worse, of course. It's just super tedious, but like, it's not really, like, infuriating. You can get different stuff here. Okay, that must be the 100 gil reward then. So I got the same one, like, 5 times in a row. Very nice. Okay, very interesting. Okay, let's go to the midstream again. Okay, now I know what I need to deal with here. Let's see. Just concentrate and input those buttons. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, that was too slow. That also happens if you are not used to using the shoulder buttons right about now. Wrong button. Come on, Sonic Unleashed trained me for this. Ah, yes. Good old, like, tornado stages in Sonic Unleashed, right? I hope someone remembers them. Those were super tedious to record, by the way, during my, like, no damage playthrough thing. If we get to the 3rd bottle, nice, red bottle. That's good, we almost got all the bottles, that's nice. Come on, but one time I want to get this. Okay. Gaul bus, okay. Wrong button, nice. I cannot do this, guys. This is too hard. Like, this is also not gonna count again. I need to repeat this so many times. Oh god. Like, shoulder buttons are always my weakness when it comes to quick time events. Okay, enough we don't get a sparkle, which suggests to us that we did not get, like, the perfect. Okay, one more time, and if that's not gonna be it, I'm gonna cut it for you and show you one perfect attempt of this. Yeah, this is much better. Sleeper bass, okay. You also need to be so fast, that's another problem. Yeah, okay. Nice. I think one more. And now we should get the perfect. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm not sure if you need to be fast with the sparkling ones here at the end, but better be fast, I think. Okay, first perfect. Nice. Let's see what we got here. Common fish, delicious fish. And we get black garb and turtle shell chokers, okay. Good, I think you get it now. I will do this 4 more times perfectly, and like if I encounter anything I will cut it in, but other than that we see each other once I'm done with this. Wish me luck. Ah. Fishing. No. Okay, very nice. I got the second perfect, and apparently I also got another one of those bottles. This time I got the yellow bottle, nice. Let's also take a look at the reward here. I think it might be the same one as... Now we got Carmagnoles and Nebros Succulent, very nice. Nothing important, but hey. I see you again once I'm done with the other 3 remaining perfect ones. Yay. Oh, nice. I also got the last remaining bottle here. Very nice. We get the black bottle. Very good. Okay, now I just need to get the remaining perfects. Nice. I'm still at 3, by the way. Oh, dude. No, dude, I hate my life. Dude, I cannot do this. Alright, I think that was my 5th time now. Let's see. We also get... Oh, we also get something different now? No, that was also something we got. Never mind. Cool. Let's see. We should have unlocked the next fishing spot now. You're getting better all the time, boy. Okay, we can go to the upstream now. Okay, quick cut here because I kind of lost my trail of thoughts here. But yeah, I was talking about the upstream. The upstream is more tedious than the first 2. Because what we need to do here, we once again need to complete it 5 times on perfect. But this time around, we also need to fish something specific. We need to get one of those like perfect score rewards, basically that like a shining thing at the end if you like get all the fishes. We need to get a very special item from that one now in the upstream, and that thing is called the Cactoid Compact. We need to fish a Cactoid Compact as like a perfect prize, basically. And that Cactoid Compact has only a 10% chance to be acquired. So that might mean that we need to do this countless times on perfect until we finally get that one. Like the 5 times perfect thing should be pretty easy because 10% is not very high. But before we do that, we want to get ourselves a better fishing rod, because we can only get the Cactoid Compact once we have the next strongest fishing rod. And in order to get that one, we need to read our bottles that we did catch. The good thing is I got all of them. If you don't have all of them, you should get them now. So, those bottles, guys. Those bottles each have a hint for us, and like those hints are like kind of cryptic. A small bottle contains a message. Truth lies just beyond falsehood. Nice, isn't it? Like, and they are all like this. Skip on stones on far bank's shore. By skipping stones, return once more. Okay, but yeah, you basically need to decipher and solve the riddle that each of those bottles contains. And by doing so, you will find out several locations you need to find in the world of Ivalice, and that you need to bring the bottle to. And we want to start with the blue bottle here. And the blue bottle, if we solve the... let me show you that again. If we solve the riddle here, will lead us to the Nabrios Deadlands, the echoes of the past. And we need to talk to a boulder there. Actually, do not ask me how to solve those bottles. I'm just working off of a guide here. So yeah, if you want to solve them, I did solve them once, and I already did figure out how to solve them at some point, but I forgot. Like it's like the final question in like the 1% Club or so, if you know that television series. But yeah, I don't want to like think about that right now. Where are the Nibiru's Deadlands? Okay, I'm just gonna go like to each area respectively and like do what I have to do there. But yeah, we are here now, very nice, finally. And Echoes of the Past. Echoes of the Past is actually this area. I think I was complaining that this area did not have anything, but look and behold, it is actually important for the fishing side quest. Oh, also, Learmont Entite is gonna be here again. Yeah, there he is. I'm actually not gonna try and fight any enemies here. Don't want to hurt the light. What was... Runtime error. Nice. Okay. Goodbye. Very nice. That is the first time that happened. Wow. Nice. Well, good thing we have autosaves, right? Am I actually in the right... Yeah, okay, I'm here. Nice. Actually, now that I think about that, I think that also happened when I played A Struggle for Freedom, so... Like, this area here might be a little bit, corrupt in the PC release, Steam release of Final Fantasy XII, so, because that crash kind of felt familiar, I don't know. Anyways, what we wanted to do here, we wanted to find a boat here. Somewhere around here is a boat. It must be somewhere around here, the boat. Where's there? It looks pretty good, I think. And Fainaru is hurting hard again. You can already see this, the faint glow. Okay, we examine that one. Light coming from the water resonates with the blue bottle you hold. Hold the bottle nearer into the light? Of course you want. Without warning, the blue bottle shatters. Nice. We get some items for that. Usually you get an X potion here, but we get 4 pieces of Earth Magicite and 2 Jade Gowns. Nice. And we get a vainly limed message. It is important that we like do that because we need that messages, I think. Yeah, river unde. Okay, nice. Okay, that's basically, and like if we have all of them, we can like get the final fishing rod, the better fishing rod. I keep talking about the fishing rods as if they like had different tiers, but in all actuality there are only 2 fishing rods. So I guess there might be tiers, but come on, it's just 2. It's like the bad one and the good one. Okay, the next bottle is the green bottle, and that takes us to Salika Wood. Like that's something I kind of enjoy about the fishing side quest, that it also makes you go to like previous areas again and like makes you run around Ivalice a little bit. I think that's pretty nice. And we need to go to the Piebald Path, wherever that one is. Not here, here? Huh? Over there. Okay, and we need to talk to one of the like huts there. If you recall our first time here, we did had to like retrieve Moogles from those huts, and like we need to talk to one of those as well. Like an abandoned hut here somewhere. I think I did already see maybe this one. Faint glow, there we go. But those guys need to go first. Cannot even deal damage to me anymore, very nice. Okay, faint glow, let me talk. Okay, green bottle is resonating, sure. Okay, this time around we get 4 rubber suits and Thundagas, nice. And we get the green hued message, nice. Okay, that's our second message. Next stop is gonna be Mosforan High Waste, interesting. Also an area that does not have all that much stuff, so very nice that they also did hit something there. Also, looking at my teleport crystals, do you guys believe that's enough for the rest of the game? If you ask me, I actually do. Oh, Moogle is sad because I left. Sorry, Moogle. Sorry. Okay, what do we need to do here? We need to go Babbling Whale. That is actually the right one. We need to go northwest. We need to talk to one of the shrines here. Is it this one? Looks good. Quiet Shrine. Red bottle resonates, and let's shatter it. We do get Yutsu, Gi, and antidotes. Nice. And we get the Vermilion message. Ooh. Epic. Okay, that was the red bottle. Next stop is gonna be Tuerubu Step. Interesting. Yeah, actually, can I be a little bit more creative here and like use the ship? I think I can. Yes, Tuerubu Step. Let's go. Well, this one is a little bit more involved. The one in Tuerubu Step, because that one requires us to like interact with the windmills. Which is also something that will become important later on. Oh yeah, the music here. I think that's still the you know what music, Final Fantasy III music. But yeah, what we need to do here is we need to turn all windmills off except windmill 1, 2, 5, 7, and 9. So that means we will run around Tuerubu Step for a little bit now. And like just talk to the individual windmills here. Windmill number 7. I think that's one of the ones that needs to be active. And this will basically reunite us with the Mughals. Yeah, those are the Mughals we did encounter, the craft Mughals we encountered in Salikavut back in the day. And they did tell us that they wanted to go to like Tuerubu Step and investigate the windmills here. And they have done so, so that means we can like interact with them now. Number 7 is currently on. We want to leave that one on. That is fine. Can those guys please not annoy me? Okay, number 6 needs to be turned off though. And number 6 is actually off. Nice. Okay, we don't do anything then. Okay, those were those two. Let's go over here. Like I said, that will take us through the entirety of Tuerubu Step now. That's a little bit annoying, but okay. Number 8. Number 8 also needs to be off. Number 8 is on, so this time we need to do something. I'm actually not sure if I will trigger the Worm Philosopher like that, if I accidentally do that. No, but okay. Okay, number 8, so this must be number 9 then. Is number 9 working? Number 9 is working, so that's good, we don't need to do anything here. Do nothing, everything is fine, okay. Number 10 is... It at least looks like it is as if it is not working, so we don't need to do anything here. That is fine, okay. Next stop is... this area again, okay. I presume those will be like... Actually, no clue. What were the first ones again? Actually, let's go down here. Now, remember when we did 100 the rare game here? Good times, good times. Okay, what do we have here? That must be 1, 2, 3 or so. Okay, number 3. Number 3 is working, but number 3 needs to be turned off. Stop the windmill. Okay. Okay, nice. Number 2 is off, but number 2 needs to be on. Okay, so let's turn it on. But yeah, those windmills, like I said, the Worm Philosopher, I did already mention that. That is important for like the Hellworm and subsequently Iasmat. Okay, number 2. Number 1 is working. Number 1 also needs to be on. Okay, that also can only mean that the ones over here are not okay. Let's see. Number 5 and number 4, I think. Number 4. Number 4 needs to be off. That's okay. But number 5 is, I think, then off. Do nothing. Plonk. It's so nice. Come on, pin it one more time. Actually, 2 more times. Okay, goodbye, guys. Okay, and this one. Number 5. Start the windmill, let's go. Okay, now it's something... yeah, we did overhear that, I think. Was that supposed to be the sound? Yeah, there we go. Without warning, the yellow bottle in your inventory shatters. We get 2 Achilleses and a mace. Wow, amazing, guys. We get the Auric message. Nice, okay, that's it, what we wanted to do here. Okay, the last one is a nice recall to the Nabuda's Medallion side quest, because that one takes us back to the Garamzate Waterway. And like we did with the... that's not a teleport crystal. And like we did with the Nabuda's Medallion, we need to like activate the right things in the like the right open and close the right sluice gates again. Actually not. Never mind, I did say something wrong. There's apparently something else going on. I thought you need to activate the shutters again, but apparently I was wrong. I am reading stuff here again, so just in case you know why I'm suddenly changed my mind. But closer inspection of my guide here reveals to me that there's indeed something else going on. Let's see, back to Lowtown. And then after we get the final like message from the bottle, we can go to the location where the fishing rod is. Because that one is also hidden somewhere. Okay, let's go over here. There's something with reds going on. We need to go here, and this is actually the right location. I was right about that one. Okay, what do we need to do here now? Ah, yes! Oh yeah, this is also a special gimmick, right? You can see the red over there, right? Okay, what we need to do is we need to follow the reds here. Yeah, and that will lead us to a faint glow. I think those reds were not previously here, right? Yeah, they lead us to the faint glow here, and that is like the one for the black bottle. I was sure that you had activated the next sluice gates again, but apparently I just made that up, okay. Okay, that's the last bottle. Bottle shatters, and we get 5 golden skull caps and 2. That's by far the best reward. Onyx message, nice. Okay, now we can go and get the second fishing rod, very nice. And we do that by combining basically all the messengers we have like gotten here. Once again, you need to decipher all of that. And the way that will lead us, I think. I think you need to build like a message here with the like letters that are missing. Like under. Anyways, I know where it leads us. But you need to. You probably have to do something. What was that, by the way? That was the gate, right? Okay. Never mind. But yeah, you need to combine the letters here once again. And I think specifically the ones that are missing. And if you do that, you will end up and figure out that you need to go to the Barheim Passage. So our next stop is Barheim Passage again. And it's the Xavier Span, like that one bridge that is like in the underground river there. The one that I did talk about and thought of being very cool. Also, isn't that... Wait a second, isn't that also like a place where I still need to get a rare game? Did I already get the rare game there, or did I not get it? I think I did not, because I did all of Barheim when I was not in the Hunt Club yet. Where is it? Barheim Passage, let's go. And that also means that that's my chance to get that rare game again. It's another trophy rare game. Let's see. It's actually on the way, which is pretty good. Yeah, up here. Ignore the bombs. The bombs have done nothing wrong. But yeah, okay. There's a rare game that can spawn here. And that guy is basically like that one like ghost enemy back in Luso Mines. Like he spawns after his spawn rate becomes increasingly high the longer you stay in the area. And like after so and so many minutes he is guaranteed to appear. If he doesn't appear sooner. So what we need to do here is we need to wait, and eventually there will be like this ghost appearing. Learning from my lesson from Luso Mines, I might not want to skip this, because otherwise he suddenly appears and I miss out on him. But at the same time, I'm not even sure if I already got that one, so... yeah, in all actuality, I'm just gonna wait here and I will tell you whether or not I find that guy, or if that guy has the mercy to appear or not, or if I did already slay that guy. We will find out, quick cut. Aha, there he is, okay. And this time I stopped at the right time, very nice. Yeah, I did not get that one. You might suggest that it is a good idea to look before I wait, but I know better. Yeah, here we go. Once again, one of those enemies that summons other ones, and he was already dead. Wow. Nice job, Pinel. We get the Bony trophy. I wonder, I think that might actually be our last trophy rare game, and our second last rare game overall. I think the only one that is missing might be the Router in Exile, which is the one that I wanted to get when I was in Auge Jensa, but didn't get, for reasons. But yeah, anyways, nice one that we got that one now, very good. But yeah, now we need to head into this section of Sevilla Span that you can only reach from the like West Annex, like that one like small rectangular area there. Of course, that means that we quickly need to run through all of this here and like go to the West Annex. I wonder if Garamzate Waterway was faster, but nah, no way that's gonna be faster by using the shortcut there. I also would need to go through the entirety of the West Annex. No. Never ever. Yeah, this is also the part where it is important that you did beat Gilgamesh, because you can, lo and behold, guys, you can imagine who makes a return here. I cannot laugh like DiMaggio. There he is again. It would be cool if you get another battle, but this time he also refers to us as friends. Like I like how even like the more sinister version of Gilgamesh here, in the end, is also like a softie, and deems us like his friends. I find that pretty nice. It is I, Gilgamesh. Okay. Oh, now he says he does not want to spill our blood. Very nice. Okay, yeah, he was searching for another like sword, like Gilgamesh does, of course. But all he found was a useless stick. Nothing more. A waste of his precious time. And guess what this stick is? It is the Matamune. Another fishing rod. Very nice. And off he goes. Nice. Nice, like secondary Gilgamesh appearance. Dude, I remember when, like, I never figured this side quest out, like, when I was, like, doing my first playthrough of this. And back in the time, I didn't really have, like, access to internet. And then, like a couple of, like, years later, I did, like, finally have, like, internet access and, like, could finally start to figure out some of my, like, favorite games and, like, figuring out solutions and stuff, like, that I couldn't figure out. Because also at that time, like, YouTube and, like, Let's Plays were becoming a thing. And I remember, like, I did see a video here, and, like, Sandy Gilgamesh was here, I think, and I thought back in the day that wasn't true, like, I thought that was, like, some kind of, like hack or so. Like, because, like, that's also a nice story, I can tell that while I go back, because, like, basically the first videos I ever saw on YouTube were, like, Zelda hacking videos, and, like, I thought it would be, like, the same for this. Like I recall like Zelda N64 hacks with, like, I don't know, Barry Nate at London Ranch or so. And that was so mind-blowing back in the day, you can't believe it. Also, did you really have to berserk all my party members? That's not good. But yeah, that was like the first kinds of videos that I saw. I think I also recall my very first YouTube video that I saw. And I think that one is also still available. And what I believe that one was like a Ratchet and Clank 2 weapon showcase. Because if I recall correctly, like the very first thing I did when I got internet access at home, like the first thing I did was like looking up like different Wikipedia articles, and like one of which was like, and I really wanted to know like about like Ratchet and Clank weapons, because around that time I like discovered Ratchet and Clank 3 and thought it was a pretty nice game. So I don't know, I really wanted to know about those weapons. Then I stumbled across that video, and I think that was then the first YouTube video I saw. Like, a nice story. Like, and everything went downhill from there, guys. I recall that my first Let's Play was Zelda The Wind Waker. I think the first, like, real full-on, like, gaming playthrough-related thing was Crisis Core, I think. Good times, guys, good times. Like, it was, I think that playthrough is also still available, that Crisis Core playthrough. Like, I think that guy is called, like, Tigerfin or so. Like, it must be super out, like I don't know, 16 years by now or so. But I think that was one of the first things I watched on YouTube. Very good stuff, very good stuff. But yeah, we got our second fishing rod now, which means I can finally continue with this beauty of Sidequest. Does he notice? Yeah, he noticed our fishing rod. We have Matamune, the Rod of Legend. Like, I'm not sure about like how Matamune and like the other fishing rod relate to like Japanese or maybe even Chinese, more like Japanese culture and mythology. Of course, you know Masamune, Muramasa. Like, but I don't know if that's supposed to be like some kind of like parody of that or so. Like, Matamune might be something that is, like, actually, like, another sword or so, but they use it for fishing rod here or so. But hey, we got the Matamune now, very nice. Doesn't really look different compared to the other one, but okay. Oh, he can even hear the rod speaking to him, very nice. But yeah, with this rod, we can finally go to the upstream. And like I said, now we have the chance with the rod to catch the Cactoid Compact, which is going to be important to unlock the next fishing spot, in addition of clearing this 5 times perfectly. So yeah, let's see what this one is all about. The difficulty should go up again. Let's see what happens this time around. I think this is faster, maybe. This is the one I did already encounter. Okay, so far so good. I think it uses more directional button inputs. Yeah, more, definitely more. I think left and right directional inputs are new in this. Ah, close one. But yeah, as long as it's just that, I'm fine. Yeah, that was already one perfect. Very nice. If I'm lucky, I'm also getting the Cactoid Compact now. I hope so, because, like I said, only 10% chance and I need that one thing. And if I don't get it, I just need to continue, like, getting perfects. And, oh, guys, that's so annoying. Delicious fish, empty bottle. And nope. You get more comeback. No, is that always the same rewards? That's kind of underwhelming. Oh yeah, that was the first perfect. I will go for more perfects now. I hope I can get the Cactoid Compact within those 4 perfects that I'm still missing. And yeah, I hope I can tell you that I did find it in those 4 tries. I doubt it though, because it's only 10%. Why? Why Final Fantasy XII? Why do you need to be Final Fantasy XII in this instance? Why? Why? Okay, wish me luck. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay, that didn't take too much time. That's very nice. I also did realize that I did lie to you. You don't have to like get at least 5 perfects at the upstream. The only thing you really need to find is Cactoid Compact, which of course also means that you should only like fish in the upstream when you have the Matamune, because otherwise you cannot find this thing. But okay, I was kind of lucky. I think it took me like, let's say 7 attempts or so. But yeah, nice. We can now go to the next one. Very nice. We have this Cactoid with us now. Like it's the flower Cactoid again or so. And yeah, those guys will show us a hidden shovel now. Very nice. The hidden shovels. Good. What we need to do is basically the same. Very nice, isn't it? We need to once again fish like something like as a perfect fishing price again. Once again, 10% chance, and this time we try to get the Cactoid Commendation. Very nice. Yeah, let's go. Let's see how difficult this one is. We will find out soon. So far, still the same. I think, yeah, that's where the Cactoids start, like appearing here. Very nice. Don't get distracted by them. Just focus on your QTEs here. But it is faster, right? It is faster. It is faster, okay. Concentrating. Okay, I think that was the last one. Nice. Okay, hopefully we get the, like, thing that I need to get here immediately. That would be super good. Okay, because then we could move on to the most tedious thing of them all. And it is nothing important. Okay, we get Storm Stones though, and Chakra Vents, nice. Yeah, and I guess by now you know the gist. I need to do this once again, until I get that one thing again, like I did with the Cactoid Compact. So, please, fishing gods, be nice to me. Please, please, please. Yeah. Oh boy. Nine. Oh, I guess this looks pretty good. I have all the cactuars on my boat now. What do we get here? Oh yeah. We getting an honor here. So we get some sort of commendation, very nice. And we get the Cactoid Commendation. Okay, that was also a pretty fast deal, very nice. I was pretty lucky. And one thing I want to mention, like this fishing might look very intimidating at first because of all the button combinations, you need to do it in the right time. But at this point, at least for me, it basically becomes muscle memory. Like I already said, there are always like pre-configured like button configurations, button like combinations that you need to input here. And like you start to like remember them and like get like, and the muscle memory kicks in and like build up muscle memory. So that will become much easier. I think Hidden Shovels, where I was right now, is also like in general one of the easier areas, because it might have some like difficult combinations, but there are only like 4 different ones or so. So yeah, very nice. Okay, that only leaves one more spot we need to go to. We impressed the Cactoids and they lead us to the Den of the River Lord now. We basically have our super boss here, the Nebra River Lord King, whatever. And oh guys, this is probably the most tedious part of the entire side quest here, because what we need to do, we are close before we get the Lu Shang badge now. And yeah, what we need to do in order to get that one is we need to get 9 perfect clears here. Not just 5, 9 perfect clears here. And this guy is super tough to beat perfectly, because I think he uses every button combination that there was in like all of the other areas here. And like he's also super fast and it's not very nice. It's not very nice. Let's see if I can pull this off. At least getting this once would be nice, but otherwise, of course, still cutting stuff here. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, we get 8. Yeah, okay, that's something I need to learn. So far, always the same, but I'm also making mistakes. Yeah, very nice. I cannot do this. Yeah, okay, so far only the same. That's very good, actually. But yeah, I cannot do this. Okay, that needs some practice. Yeah, I need to do this 9 times perfectly. I'm also not sure if like all those button prompts were the same now, because like that's just like the first one that I need to do, and like these subsequent ones become more difficult or so and different. Let's try that one more time, and if that's not gonna work, I'm gonna cut it again. Hey, yes. Okay, tack, 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 tack. Okay, let's see if the next one is different. No, we're still the same. That's interesting. Okay, just do the same over and over again then. He got 9 lives. I got 8 down. Nice. But I got lost a little bit because I was talking. Nice. Yeah, that one is so hard if he comes from like above or down, and yeah. Yeah, you just need to concentrate for that. Okay, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. And of course I'm gonna show you at least one perfect attempt here, if not all the perfect attempts, I don't know. But yeah, once again, I need to concentrate here, and yeah, we will beat this River Lord. He's not gonna stand a chance against me. So yeah, let's go. Okay, guys, I'm already back. I think I discovered something. I think I was once again talking, like, some nonsense. Like, he does remain his lives. You did see that, like, the King of Nebra did have lives. I got him down by 1. Let's see if I can do that again. Yeah, like this. And he maintains his lives. He only has 5 to go, even though that's my, like, first one here in this try. That has some interesting implications. Yeah, because that means you basically don't have to get like 9 perfects, like I said. You just have to like catch him 9 times. Nice. And you always do that by like depleting his life, which he always has 9 lives, and I guess you need to do that 9 times, and then you get the Lushang's badge. So in that sense, like that might be actually the easiest, because you just keep trying over and over again, and the command is always the same. So yeah, very nice. I take you with me one more time, and then yeah, I switch back to like doing more off-screen stuff. Like if he comes from the left or right, that's my best chance. I want to see what happens if I reduce him to 0 lives. Nah, I keep doing like directional pad inputs when they are not fitting. Yeah, or I press circle. Yeah, I press circle too fast, because circle is in that combination. Sure. Now I'm gonna show you I am gonna show you what happens when you like reduce his lives to 0. And I think that's what you need to do like 9 times. It's super tedious, and I don't know why that's the case, but hey. Too slow. And I pressed X. Nice. That didn't even count. Wow. Okay. No, I cannot do it when he comes from above or below. No. Like, that's much easier. So much easier. Okay, one more to go. No, one more tip. Okay. Come on, I just want to show you guys. I thought you needed to get, like, perfects here, but apparently not. That certainly makes it a lot more easier. No. No. Dude, no. Not when I do this. Dude, I press X and... Dude, I cannot do this. Like, I want to do this fast because I have to do it fast, but I cannot do it. Okay, I didn't get anything. Oh, come on, just one more time. I want to have that on camera. And show what happens, and I do the rest of the work after that. Maybe that's also enough. That could also be it. I don't know. Like I said, it's not a side quest I do often, so I might have forgotten some, like, major aspects about this. Is that enough now? It's numbers up. What is the... Oh, now we have... Oh, I see. Now we have, like, different combinations. Okay, never mind. Because now we have different fishes. Okay, I cannot catch them though because I'm too slow. And I'm completely stuck with the like Nebra King combination now. Nice, I get one, but it's an empty bottle. Okay, I did catch the king now. Is that enough? Nice, nice. We finally nailed the king of Nebra. What's this? There's something. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that must be the Lu Shang's badge. Is it that? I hope it is. In any case, then that was not in any case. If that's the case, then that was pretty easy. I thought this would be more tedious. I thought you had actually to get like 9 perfects on him, but apparently not. Huh? Okay. Okay, we get Kogarasu Maru and 2 Dragon Whiskers again. Okay, nice. Was that it? I need to look that up. Let me quickly take a look at the weapons I got here. Nothing new. Very nice. I also need to look into, like, the Zodiac Spear, who gets that one. But yeah, nice. I will quickly inform myself if that's it. It looked like it. But I'm actually not certain. Like I said, I'm not doing this side quest all that often because I can't stand it. So yeah, I need to inform myself again and then I will tell you what happened here. Hopefully it's just what I think it is. Chocobo, okay. Always those rude chocobos, huh? Alright, I looked it up and that chocobo again. I looked it up and yeah, that was actually it. Kind of surprising, actually. I thought that was hard and more tedious. Maybe I was just lucky that I got the both Cactoid items very early. Like, because I imagined that this, like, entire side quest would be so much more tedious, but okay. We completed it. Very nice. We completed it. That is very, very good to know. One more thing that I have done in this playthrough, very good. Yeah, we didn't get anything important from this. We just got, like, some, like, minor items. We got some, like, yeah, we got this stuff here. Some key items, but, other than that, nothing really to mention here. But hey, I'm happy that I've done this. It could have been Steel, who knows? Steel remains an enigma yet, but yeah, sooner or later we'll find it, hopefully. Okay, one more thing. We did catch a lot of fishes here, and we also did find some bottles. We can talk to her here, I think, Ada Wong. Because you can sell her our fishes, I think. Yeah, we can sell the fishes here. Do they actually have a different... They do have different values, right? We also can sell the succulent. Okay, interesting. I don't want to sell. I think you can also give her, like, if you have 99 empty bottles, you can give that to her and she just thanks you for, like, keeping the river clean or so. I think that's another, like, hidden thing here. Okay, that's fishing. Like, you only really have to, like with the river lord, you only really have to get him like 9 times, but not even like in a row. You can do that like however you want. He just has a very difficult combination. You can also do it across like multiple attempts. That's very, very nice of the game. Yeah, those two are definitely the hardest ones because you need to get the cactoid items. But yeah, very nice. And of course you need to figure all that stuff out with the bottles and stuff. That's another thing. But yeah, that's it for this. What is this? Mysterious glint? Oh. Nice, okay. Good thing I picked that one up. Good, yeah, that means that's it for the episode. Yeah, that's it for the episode. Next time, I think we did have our vacation now. next time we will continue with pure action. And that means we will move in the direction of Hiasmat. Hiasmat is actually not too far from the next thing on the list. We need to still beat the Hellworm though, and that's what we will do next time. Because you need to kill Hellworm first. He's basically like the introduction to Hiasmat, and then you can like move on to like the real deal. So yeah, I hope you look forward to that. I am very happy that I finished this side quest now. Very good. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I thank you all for watching, and of course, as always, take care and goodbye.